Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, today continuing Baldur's Gate 3. In today's video, I want to pick up where, from last week here, there was a sign here. Please read. It says, if you find the safe, I'm inside. Had to shut myself in to avoid the shadows. There's no gold. If you're thinking of killing me for it, Garen got moved it to her personal coffers. And I'm unarmed anyway. Just let me out when the shadows are gone and I'll find a way to repay you. I've only got 3 candles with me, so hurry. The combination to unlock the safe has been written in big, bold handwriting below. And it did work to unlock the safe. And so here we see, let's light this candle. Didn't really do anything. We see we don't actually have much here. It's all water and the skeleton. We can click on this. There's actually nothing in the safe because all the gold has been moved away, so all good there. And after exploring this now, we've literally explored the whole of this area. So that's it. We have explored everything here. We've reached all the conclusions of this area, and then here's where Moonrise Towers is. So before we go to the road to Baldur's Gate 3, we have to meet Ketheric Thorn, go find his relic, which strips him of his invincibility. And then we can go and fight Ketheric Thorn, and then we can go and proceed through the road to Baldur's Gate 3. So very cool stuff there. And before we do that, let's actually go see where it says, punish the wicked, give the ledger to he who was. Let's actually teleport out of here to the main area and see if that's, who we're supposed to give the ledger to. So I'm definitely very excited to continue the questing from there, because we've really just done a great job clearing out the whole area and seeing what the game has for us. It's been amazing. I think about the Underdark. I think about Marina, the Save Marina quest with the hag, and I think about the Goblin Camp. We've just done so much, and it's been so amazing. So amazing game. So, actually, I'm not sure where to go. So, let's teleport to the Underdark. Let's see if we were supposed to go to the Underdark. No. I'll look up online as well where to go. I do not believe any of this was the right place, so... So I'm gonna keep looking online. This Punish the Wicked quest, Okay. I believe I know what to do now. We actually have to go to this location here. It's not somewhere off the map. I don't know why I thought this was somewhere off the map, but that was just crazy, so.
See any movement out there?
I also long rested off camera, so that was good.
Too dark to tell.
So after completing this, we can head to Moonrise Towers, which is going to be really cool. Here, remember this guy? We saw him in a previous video, so this is where I was supposed to go. So let's talk with him now that we have the book. Here we go.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Let's say, how do you know I have the ledger?
The Raven always knows.
Let's say, here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
We could say, I think I'll just kill you instead. No. Or we could say, oath of devotion. I'm here in the honor of justice and order, that is all. Or, I'm going to punish her thoroughly. I'm not going to say that. Or, let's see what she has to say first. No. What we'll say is, I'm here to make sure she sees justice.
There is no justice for traitors. Only pain. Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
What did the Dark Justiciar actually do to your friends?
She gave him a dagger each. And told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3. To start stabbing. And not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
We could say persuasion, there's nothing you need to do, this wasn't your fault, I promise. Or persuasion, pathetic, you murdered your friends, you're a coward. Or what we will say, which is persuasion, anything, then hurt yourself as Ben and Mark did, stab yourself.
Like this?
We could say, stop, you are willing to hurt yourself, that is enough for me. Or we could say, start stabbing and don't stop until I say so. Or what we will say, which is prove you're sorry, do it for Ben and Mark. The reason we're doing this and not selecting another option is because when I looked online at this quest, it said that you should, in order to please the guy, he who was, or whatever, that they have to stab themselves just once. So don't do it more than once and don't do it not once. So that's why we're doing this. So we'll say, prove you're sorry, do it for Ben and Mark.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We could say persuasion, keep going, or what we'll say, which is stop. You've done enough.
It hurts. God. I'm...
That was genius, my friend. You have broken her in ways I could not have imagined. Though I'd have preferred not bleeding quite so profusely.
You could say, what? You said to punish her.
I suppose it's on me for not being more specific. But Madeline suffered. That is all that matters. You have done well. Her pain and anguish were sublime. I will treasure it. Here, for your services. Should I find another murderer in need of torment, I shall call upon you. Farewell.
Summon Quoth the Raven. So that's an Edgar Allan Poe reference to Edgar Allan Poe's famous poem The Raven, where the line says, Quoth the Raven nevermore.
It's within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
Oh my god.
You have broken your oath.
Oh my god. Forget it.
At the close of day.
Yeah, we just have to, I think we just have to let her go. Like, I don't think we're supposed to, like, murder Madeline, so, yeah, so much for that. Like, I'm not gonna, we have to uphold our oath of devotion, so I'll re-trigger the conversation and just have that, interaction with, we'll just go the peaceful route, and even if that guy's ticked off, we're just not gonna care, so. So we'll rehab the conversation now.
Yes, the Raven always... And you will be the judge.
So we'll say oath of devotion.
Make her beg.
I am here in the honor
Make
of
her
justice and order,
suffer.
that is all.
Then steel your heart, for this woman is a serpent who wears many faces. Do not be fooled.
The Dark Justicia promised. Oh, she never said stop.
We'll say this.
I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Well, let's just go with the nice route here.
What I did was wrong.
No.
And I won't ever forgive myself.
We get I don't want Shadowheart to disapprove of our decision, so that's why I'm reloading until we get a choice where Shadowheart doesn't disapprove. And unfortunately, if we actually tell her to stab herself, Shadowheart disapproves if she doesn't stab herself more. So Shadowheart is pretty sick at this point, still as she still serves Shar, right? So she's still pretty sick, so yeah, it is what it is.
Still alive.
Let's try again.
That's progress.
the Raven always, and you will be the.
The Dark Justicia. Oh, she never said
Now
stop.
the middle route.
I'd do anything to take it back. Anything. You're right. I'm a killer. A monster. I should.
You broke her most thoroughly. Well done.
So Shadowheart disapproves of that one, but I don't think that we're becoming an Oathbreaker on this one. Let's see if we can get another path where Shadowheart doesn't disapprove. Otherwise, we'll just go ahead and go with that route there. That route seems pretty decent. Though we could be nice also. But then again, if we actually choose that middle route, that'd be okay.
The Raven always, and you will be the judge.
You. The Dark Justicia. Oh, she never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Now we should stop. You're willing to hurt yourself. That was enough for me.
I did it. I'm forgiven. Thank you.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her.
Oh, and it triggers a combat. Yeah, I don't think we want to fight this guy. There's no reason to fight him, honestly. Honestly, fighting him may actually be the best course of action, which is like strange, but that way we can just avoid everything to do with this. Yeah, I think we're just gonna fight him because it doesn't. Everything else just doesn't make sense. So let's actually just fight him because I don't even care about exacting justice on Madeline for her mistake. Like, what does it matter to us? Why don't we just attack him instead? And if we don't get the Oathbreaker, then we'll just go with that approach. And plus, we can see a combat from the guy if he even lasts like 2 turns, but I doubt he will. But yeah. Anyways, let's just go for it. Because that way we can actually avoid Shadowheart's disapproval altogether. Which is, I mean, like, a horrible way to go about it, but still. This guy doesn't seem like a very good guy, so I don't think it's any hard feelings.
The air stirs. The Raven always knows. And you will be the judge.
And I think I'll just kill you
Pity.
instead.
I thought you smarter than this. Come.
Okay.
Fall by my hand.
You have been judged and found wanting.
And we actually inspired Shadowheart instead. We inspired her. Wow, this was just like the best path possible. Wow, unbelievable. Let sleeping dogs lie, prevent he who was from completing his task. So that was actually clearly the best route.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's cast Speak with the Dead on him. That's just like adding insult to injury, right? But hey, what can we do? Here we go.
The corpse remains silent.
Okay, he doesn't have anything to say. We can let's read Return at once. He who was, what ails thy mind? The queen was clear. A full retreat to the shadow fell with all due haste. You beheld the fate of a lover's whisper. After a 10-day in the darkness, she knew not her name. These lands are rich in tragedy and memory, but our minds are vulnerable to the malignant curse. Lover's whisper strangled her own raven this morn. Her raven. The queen was incensed at the loss of her child and struck Lover's whisper down, as was her right. Return at once, or I will be forced to report your desertion. Of thine will. Very cool, man. Very cool. Poor raven. What did the raven do to deserve this, right? Wow. That was just the right path, man. Yeah. Great job. And with that, we've completed everything other than now going to Moonrise Towers and heading to the road to Baldur's Gate 3. And of course, finding the Ketherthome's relic, which we have to do in between the Moonrise Towers section. And so from here, I didn't actually expend many resources, but there's a few things I want to do. So I want to clear the inventory here. I want to long rest, and then we will travel down to Moonrise Towers. And that's actually what I'll pick up next week's video, is I'll do the selling and the long resting off camera, and then I'll be prepared in front of Moonrise Towers for next week's video. And so with that, I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.